So in this video, I'm going to keep it super short. I have awesome few coins that I want to share with you guys that can potentially get you a lot more Ethereum and potentially get you a lot more Bitcoin in the end. So I've done a lot of research on these coins, and they are that we have two very strong, fundamentally strong coins, and then we have two altcoins that are not very popular. But again, we're coming into the altcoin season, and you want to make sure that you have as many alts as possible. You want to diversify your portfolio. This is this is what I would recommend personally. This is what I'm doing, and this is what people that like DaVinci J15 and a lot of other influencers like BitBoy and so on are doing at this particular moment. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. Make sure you check everything out before buying and putting money into the market. So it's super important that you do that. And again, and everything's on you. All of these could get rug pulled and go to absolutely zero. All right, without further ado, first and foremost, the first project we have is Compound. Now, may have heard of Compound, and you may be like, well, I already know of Compound. I have a small stake in Compound, but this is why I'm definitely telling you that it may be worth putting a little bit extra in Compound. Now, Compound is one of the strongest players in the DeFi space. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. We have Compound with possible collaborations with MasterCard and Visa and so on. And you don't want to be missing out on that. Like, we see tweets from Elon Musk where he says, don't DeFi, don't defy DeFi basically. And you want to make sure that you have a lot of Compound in your portfolio. Personally, what I would recommend, I would definitely say that Compound is definitely worth minimum like 5% of your portfolio. As a minimum of 5% of your portfolio, I would definitely say that I would put the Compound in. Now, if we actually start to look at the chart, where it closes on the hourly, and we could see on the daily, just yesterday, it had an absolutely insane, well, not insane pump, it had a 22% pump price than Ethereum, mind you. Make sure that, obviously Ethereum was going up as well. I think Ethereum was going up at least 10%. So yeah, we had a good pump here, but right now it's in a really, really cool buying zone. I just drew my fibs here, my Fibonacci retracements, and as you can see, it's not hitting the 61.8 perfectly, but I would definitely already be picking up. This is a very underpriced DeFi coin, and yeah, I'll probably be looking at buying at these zones. So you have, obviously on the daily it closed quite high, but this is a very, very good coin that would definitely be worth 5% of your portfolio. All right, and on to the next one. Probably have been hearing from Chainlink, recently a lot, and just overall in the crypto, community, it's just everyone talks about Chainlink. And you may be like, well, I don't, Chainlink hasn't been doing so much for me lately, right? Like Chainlink has, it was, I think, and of course, make sure that, this is, everything is priced in Ethereum. So priced in Ethereum, well, it hasn't been that great, right? You can see that dominance started to fall here, and it just started to, the price in Ethereum. But Chainlink is absolutely wondrous and is one of the best projects that we have right now. There's such a large use case for Chainlink. And, it's one of these coins that, they don't pop in the beginning. But all of a sudden, I've been talking about Maker. If we look at Maker, Maker hasn't been doing that much, that great lately. But all of a sudden, now you see Maker picking up and doing the same. And I have one extra, there's other coins that, some of these coins are very slow. But Chainlink is one of the coins where I would say, hey, 5% absolutely. No doubt in my mind whether you should put 5% of your portfolio in that. Of course, it's not financial advice. Do your own research. This is just entertainment. But I would definitely recommend for myself at least 5% of my portfolio will definitely go to Chainlink. And even if you want to do 8 or 10%, well, hey, that's up to you. Of course, that's more risk, but I think Chainlink definitely is worth that risk. Now, what is my price target for it? Well, personally, what I do think Chainlink will do, I honestly think that we can see priced. Remember, this is all priced in Ethereum. I honestly think, actually, we have to zoom out here. So, and the reason why I'm saying priced in Ethereum is that we are interested in getting more Ethereum. That's at least my approach, and then, want to convert that to BTC. Now, I would personally, I think I would easily say that it probably will go up here to the 500% to a 5x priced in Ethereum. So let's say Ethereum goes and does a 5x. If you're interested in how it will look in dollars or pounds or whatever, then you can say, well, if Ethereum does a 5, 10x, then obviously you just have to multiply that by the 5 here. So this is a pretty awesome target. And if you're thinking, well, that's very, very high, it's not really that high. We had a small altcoin season not so long ago, back in the last summer. And if you actually look at how it actually looked back then, look, it was 263% back then. Look at how low we are right now. And this is right now one of the biggest altcoin season. The Bitcoin dominance, just to put it in perspective, the Bitcoin dominance hasn't been this low since 2017, where everything was just popping like crazy, like popcorn, right? So this is definitely a coin that could definitely, be worth, I would say in dollars, I would say maybe 350 to probably $400. That's at least my prediction. And then maybe, doing, at the end of the year, or, by the absolute end, when everything is just crazy, right? When it's like we are just reaching the top, I would say like $1,000 for Chainlink definitely be possible. And that's my prediction for Chainlink. So definitely get some Chainlink here. DAOs. And this is part of the whole, Polkadot ecosystem and so on. This is definitely, one of these that you just want to nibble with and you just want to be trading. It has good and really strong fundamentals. It's a platform, for lending and borrowing synthetic assets. So, and it's a really good buying zone. As you can see, I don't even need, well, I could draw the Fibonacci retracements, but you could probably see that for yourself, that if I just even drew it from, say, if I drew it from right here, and let's just say the top was here, just even the less, you can definitely see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it for now. There's no real reason for us to draw the line. You can just see that it's coming back to where it started, and you can see that there's this downward trend. So you could say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy and I'm gonna nibble a little bit here, and then I'm gonna wait for it to come down a little bit. But just start dollar costing average. Don't wait for it to come down more and more and more. Just start buying a little bit here. Maybe put like, if you want to put, say, if you want to put, I would maybe put 1 to 2% of your portfolio in this, and maybe start off just putting 0.5% of your portfolio, and just set a reminder for yourself. You want to buy it here. I think you can buy this on Gate.io or Uniswap. Gate.io probably a lot cooler. It's a good platform from what I've heard. And at the same time, you don't have to pay all these crazy fees to you like you have to do on Uniswap. And last but not least is Kyle. Now, this is a really cool project as well, also on Gate.io. And what's really cool about Kyle is the price you're getting it at. Now, if we look at the current price, and again, I maybe did not talk so much about my predictions on shadows, but and I know everyone loves that, so let's just quickly get back here. I honestly think on this one you can get maybe a 5 to 7x priced in Ethereum. So that's a pretty good return you get right there. Again, for you to collect more Ethereum, that's what you want to do. You want to collect more Ethereum, and this is the final coin, Kyle, KYL, or Kill, whatever. And as you can see, if we just zoom out a little bit here, it's gone down insane amounts. So this was back in March. We can see that, from where it's at currently. Of course, this is not perfectly accurate, but it's gone down by 250% priced in Ethereum. So that's not even dollars, that is priced in Ethereum. And obviously, Ethereum has been moving quite a lot recently, so it's really worth buying right now. I wouldn't wait too much on this one. I would actually start buying it right here. There's no need to wait for it anymore. Of course, if we, gotta correct the Fibonacci retracements, but you can see here, absolutely just destroyed here. This is definitely worth buying. So you want to check out these coins. Make sure you don't put all, everything in them, you know, and on projects, most projects don't be buying up here. This is what happens. If you bought up here, well, there was a long way down here. So make sure that you use the Fibonacci retracements and definitely be buying a lot of these coins. My expectation for this, I know everyone loves predictions. I would probably say maybe like seven times priced in Bitcoin. So it's a really cool return. And of course, Bitcoin will go a lot higher, right? So you can already imagine if Bitcoin is going to go a lot higher and Ethereum is going to go a lot higher, then you can imagine how these coins will be going insane amount. And again, the goal here is to accumulate as much BTC and Ethereum as possible. So that's it for this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, make sure you buy these coins. We're getting into hopefully, God willing, we're getting into an amazing altcoin season. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of your days, and yeah, I'll chat to you soon in the next video. All right, peace.